What's up, guys? In this video we're heading back to a combo vending machine to go fill it up full of drinks and snacks and see how much money we made. Remember guys, if you like our vending videos, make sure you hit that like button and also hit that hype button too. Let's see how that works for us. Anyway guys, let's get into the video. Enjoy the show. What's up guys, it's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. We are back at our industrial tire location to go service our Wittern Future, a 3589 combo vending machine. We gotta fill it up with Mountain Dew, barbecue Sprite, and other drinks and snacks. So let's make our way over into their break room / customer waiting area to our machine to get some service going. Now, first thing we need to do is reset our NIAX credit card reader. We need to make our inventory level to 100%, or basically tell it that we're filling the machine full, and also our cash box level to 0, basically telling it that we're collecting the money from the machine. So we'll go ahead and make those changes, then we'll open up the machine and get to work on stocking up all the drinks. There we go. All right, so while we're getting our NIAX updated, let's kick it off by talking about what day it is, guys. You know, it is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, October the 29th. We are just 2 days away from Halloween. And for those of you that didn't know, on Wednesdays, we do a live stream on our vending Discord. So you can join us if you're interested in hanging out with me and chatting about vending. There's going to be a lot of cool things to talk about tonight. You know, we're just 3 weeks away from the IAPA show. So I'm sure we'll talk about that tonight in the live stream. But for those of you that are interested in joining the live stream, we do it every Wednesday night over on the Galaxy Vending Discord. Not on YouTube, it's on the Galaxy Vending Discord. You can find the link to join the Discord to the Galaxy Vending Discord down in the description of this video. We start at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 6 p.m. Pacific, and we usually run for about an hour. Unless there's not much going on, not much conversation, then we might cut it short. We do have a hard stop at 10 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. I'm supposed to have a meeting with the Haha Vending people tonight. So we'll definitely be only running for 1 hour at the maximum tonight. So just a heads up on that. So if you're going to join and can join late, you can still do that. But just know that we should be wrapped up by 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So, you know, what goes on in the Galaxy Vending Discord, or what goes on in the weekly vending live stream, or Galaxy Ask Me Anything we call it. So basically, the Galaxy Vending Discord is a great community of like-minded vendors that are looking to, you know, enhance their vending business. Whether it be by sharing best practices or learning from others, it's a great community of people that are all trying to accomplish the same goal, which is to make money with vending machines. So if that's something that would be of interest to you, and you want to be a part of a community where other people are sharing kind of best practices and tips, tricks, and all kinds of cool stuff, check out the Galaxy Vending Discord. Again, you can find the invite link for that down in the description of this video. And I will say, there's a lot of great people in there. So definitely check it out. And then while you're there, you know, like I said, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to go live in the Galaxy Ask Me Anything tab, where we'll be talking about vending. We'll allow people to come on and ask questions or start topics of conversation. There's also a chat. So if you're afraid to get on your microphone or your camera, that's okay too. Join us, jump in the chat, post some comments, post some questions, post some topics of conversation in there. It'll be something we can all talk about. It'll be a good time. Again, that's 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on the Galaxy Vending Discord, which one more time, you can find the link for down in the description of this video. Okay, so let's talk about this machine for a second. So this is a Wittern Future, a 3589 combo vending machine, and it does pretty well for us. We typically come to this location on a bi-weekly basis. That means every other week. And, you know, as the weather cools down, we might be able to slow that down just a little bit, maybe every 15 to 18 days or something like that. I don't know. But one thing I will say is we had to stock up more energy drinks this time. If you remember, the energy drinks have been a little bit more of a slower mover, so I don't always fill those on every trip. But this time it definitely needed done, so we're going to get those stocked up nice and full. Then we'll get the rest of the cans of soda stocked up, except for the Coke. You'll notice I don't add any Coke because I was out of Coke cans, of course, in my local inventory. So the next time we come, we'll definitely be adding even more Coke than last time. The other thing I will say is I've been having issues with the drop sensors on this machine. It's so crazy because if I put my finger in the little access hole and push the circuit board forward, the drop sensor goes solid, which is what you're supposed to see. It's supposed to be solid like that. When it's flashing, that's when it's not working properly. And if I don't flex it like that, it's not working properly. So I don't know if I need to pull that sensor board out of there and resolder those joints or do something like that. But I don't know if it's an alignment issue. I know it's not professional, but I've been thinking about just jamming something behind it so it flexes forward. But I know that's not a good fix. But we definitely need to get that resolved in a future visit, because every time I come here, there's a note on the machine about somebody needs a refund or something like that. So there's that. All right, let's talk about the current happenings of the Galaxy, of my vending business. It actually goes under a different name. But here on the Galaxy Games 843 YouTube channel, we talk about my vending business a lot. And if you recall in last week's video, I talked about losing the top secret location. So, we've got 4 total machines. It's 2 drink machines, 2 snack machines. They're one of each in each break room. And they are going to a micro market system. Well, I've got some good news. I've actually had some success on finding new locations. No deals are finalized yet, because in my opinion, a deal is not finalized until the machine is on location and making money. But basically, I think I found possibly 3 new locations coming out of this mix, which is pretty good. Taking 1 location to 3, I think that's pretty good. And like I said, some of those we might be able to film at, some of them we might not. So just heads up. But basically 2 of them are other manufacturing facilities right around the same area where our current machines are. So that's a good thing. One of them is a much smaller facility though, with a lot less employees. So I don't have super high hopes about making tons of money from that one, but maybe in the future as they grow, that'll get better. There's another one which I'm still in early talks with, but I've got their interest. I'm not exactly even sure what they do at this facility. So don't know if that's something I'll be able to talk about either. Just for the time being, those 2 are both manufacturing facilities. And the third one is a shared office space that I'm working on closing a deal on. That one, they don't have a lot of floor space available. So I'm leaning towards another Vending AI smart cooler for that location. But you never know how that's going to work out. So again, guys, if you want to see more about growing your vending business or how I'm growing my vending business, even though I said I wasn't focused on growing full line, just amusement, it's funny how those locations just come to you, right? Anyway, so if you want to see more about how we grow, hit that subscribe button. Wow. And ring that notification bell too, so that way you can be notified anytime one of our new videos goes live. And basically how it works is we typically go 2 videos per week. We go a midweek video, which is typically on Wednesday afternoons at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And we typically have a weekend video, which goes typically on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, of course, those aren't set in stone. There can be variations. We could do a midweek video on Thursday or a weekend video on Sunday or something like that. Especially with all the busyness coming up with the IAPA show, because I'm going to be traveling to Florida to attend IAPA. We'll definitely make at least 1 or possibly more IAPA videos while I'm there, but I'm not sure as to when those will be released. So for those of you that are interested about IAPA or want to know more, you can definitely check back at some of our previous IAPA coverage videos. We actually did 3 videos from IAPA last year, 1 video the year before. This year I'm flying solo, I think. So I think it's probably not going to be 3 videos because I'm not going to have a camera person, and therefore I'm going to have to shoot everything point of view with maybe even with a selfie stick or something like that. But if you guys have ideas of what you want to see at IAPA, put it in the comments. Let me know what you liked in previous videos or what you'd like to see going forward, and we can try and incorporate that. But like I said, the posting schedule might not always be 100% consistent, even though it's been pretty consistent for the past couple of years. I do try and pre-schedule videos when I'm going to be traveling or something like that, but that's how it goes. All right, so I've rambled on through the whole service. It's time to do our money collection, and this is a 2-week service collection. And the machine did okay. Definitely not our biggest collection this time around, but not too bad. There was no coins in the coin bucket. Let's go and pull that dollar bill acceptor. Looks like there's a decent little stack. A lot of payments do go through the NIAX credit card reader. The total amount collected between no coins, cash, and credit cards for 2 weeks was $150.25. Not too bad for just 2 weeks, but again, definitely not our best collection. You might be wondering why I counted some dollars out. Like I said, that sensor has been sometimes not vending items, and therefore we do owe a couple refunds to the location. So I'm actually gonna take everything out to the vending truck, put all my supplies away, then I'll come back in, visit the office and give them those refunds. So that's how I typically handle it. All right, now that we got our work area cleaned up, we got the machine locked up, let's take everything back out to the vending truck. Here's where we start to wrap up the video, guys. I do want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are trying to grow and we need your help. So hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, hit the like button, and try out the new hype feature for us too, guys. We're trying to see if that actually makes any difference when it comes to sharing our videos or getting our videos out there to other people. So hit that hype button too and help us out. One more reminder too, join us tonight 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific on the Galaxy Vending Discord for the live. And we'll see you next time, guys. Have a great day.